Good morning, Discovery.
I'm Olivia.
Oh, I'm Peyton.
Peyton, what are you doing?
I'm playing Trivia Crack. Haven't you heard of it?
Well, yeah, but I don't play it.
Well, then let's go to this next feature for you to find out a little more about Trivia Crack.
Trivia Crack is an international game that you can play against people to see who knows the best about trivia knowledge. There are 6 different categories: sports, entertainment, art, geography, science, and history. But there's one thing you don't get to pick: which category you do. You have to spin a wheel to see what category your questions are about, and the first player to get 2 questions right wins.
I got sports. Which team has only won 1 Super Bowl? I got sports. How many points does a half-court shot give in a basketball? Okay.
Better get this right.
Oh, I know. I got geography. What kind of currency does Colombia use? I got art.
This is Christian Swanson.
And this is Jessica Roseborough, and we're reporting to you from Discovery Middle School Broadcast.
This is Charlotte Hall coming at you from DMS News.
Many of DMS students play tennis. We interviewed a couple of them to see what they think about the sport.
Where do you play it?
I play at Clayview.
Do you play for club or team?
I just play for the club.
When does the season start?
Well, the season goes all year long, so it just kind of depends on what classes you want to take there.
Who's your favorite tennis player?
I like Serena Williams a lot. Venus Williams. So, yeah.
Do you play tennis?
Yes.
Do you play for a club team or just for fun?
Just for fun.
When did you start playing?
Just last year. Thanks for watching DMS News.
Okay, Olivia, I have a game for you.
Okay, what is it?
What is during 5th hour, and you have to leave the class to get there?
Lunch, right?
Yeah, but I don't really know about the staff that well.
Well, let's go to this next feature to help you find out about it.
Hi, my name is Emily Connor, and today we are going to be interviewing DMS Cafeteria.
What is your name?
Hi, I'm Anita Ganino.
Do you like working in the cafeteria?
Oh yes, I love it.
How long does it take to cook all the food?
Usually 2 to 3 hours.
How long have you been working for LPF?
I've worked for the school district for 13 years.
Do you get breaks?
Yes, I get a half an hour lunch break.
What is your main job in the cafeteria?
My main job is to oversee the whole kitchen, to make sure that everything is getting done properly and that we're following all the food service regulations.
And then, what's the most stressful part of your job?
The most stressful part, I'll have to say, is if the computers go down and we have to write everything down by hand.
Thank you.
I hope you learn more about Mrs. Ganino and what she does for our school.
FCA is one of the many clubs at DMS. We interviewed one of the FCA sponsors, Miss New.
I'm Jake, and I'm here with Miss New to talk about FCA. So what is FCA?
FCA is Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and some of us adults, Mr. Shea and Miss Taney and Mr. Nash and I help sponsor this club. It meets every other Tuesday. And what is it? It's a club about Jesus, really. It's just about having relationships with other Christians and learning about Jesus and his values and having fun with games, and there may be a few donuts once in a while. And we just love for everybody to come, anybody to come. Even if you're just curious, show up at least once.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Davis.
And this is Jake signing off from DMS.
I hear the 6th graders are really excited about web this year.
Yeah, let's go watch a feature to learn more about the web leaders.
Why did you decide to sponsor web? Well, really, when Dr. Moore talked to me about what the web program was all about, where everybody belongs, I really realized that that was a program that would be fantastic for any school. And I love the fact that there are students helping students, and it's not really teachers helping students. It's the people who have been there recently who are helping students get familiar with the school and transition from 5th grade into 6th grade. So I loved all the pieces of web in a school environment.
What's your favorite part about being a web leader? I get to meet 6th graders and work with them. Do you advise 7th graders to become web leaders? Yes, it has been really fun and a good experience.
What do you do as a web leader?
Okay, so our entire goal is to make the 6th graders feel comfortable in their new school and to just help them get to know it.
How do you become a web leader?
Well, you have to fill out an application in 7th grade. I think it was in maybe March or so. And so they'll let you know a little while after that if you got in, and then you have to go through training during the summer, and then you finally actually become a web leader and work with the kids.
What was your favorite activity during web?
I don't know, we did so many of them, but I remember there was this one that had to do with ping pong paddles, and there was a strategy to it, and so it was the person, there were a lot of different rules and stuff, but the entire strategy was for the other person to have the last paddle left, and that was pretty fun.
Would you recommend 7th graders to get web?
Yeah, the only thing that I wasn't in favor of was, at first was training, because it was 2 days of training, but it was really fun actually, and so I really recommend it.
What do you like most about being a web leader?
Being able to just communicate with the 6th graders and get high fives in the hallways.
What is your favorite activity to do with your group of kids?
Probably just the simple games and just teaching them, because they listen and they get a lot done.
Do you advise 7th graders to become web leaders?
For sure, it's really been a great experience.
This is Seth and Maggie reporting from the DMS newsroom. Thanks, web leaders, for making a difference.
There's a new club at DMS. We decided to check it out.
What is it?
Girls on the Run is an after-school activity where girls can come. We do lessons with the girls to help boost their self-esteem, to make them feel comfortable with who they are. And then we do a little bit of a running activity on the track as well. And you don't have to run, you can walk. Just kind of a go at your own pace kind of thing that leads up to a 5K at the end, which again, you can run or walk.
What got you interested in Girls on Track?
I'm a very active person. I love doing 5Ks. I've done a triathlon. I just like being active. It makes me feel better, helps me de-stress. And I love the program and the way that it helps to encourage girls to feel better about themselves and get to know the girls better. So I'm really excited to be a part of this.
What are the times? When does it start?
Okay. Registration is already underway. If you go to gotrkc.org, you can register. It's $135 to register, and that includes 20 lessons, a water bottle, a t-shirt, a finisher's medal, and registration to the 5K. We will actually meet at South Valley Middle School right next door on Mondays and Thursdays after school from 2:30 to 3:45. Your parents will need to provide you transportation on the way home.
What is the end result of Girls on Track?
Girls on Track, the end result is just to feel better about yourself, to have better confidence and self-esteem, and hopefully to be a little bit better physically active. Also to make new friends, obviously. And I did forget to say, our practices will begin March 2nd and go through May 17 when the 5K is.
Okay. See you there.
When did you start learning French?
I started learning French in 8th grade.
Have you ever been to France before?
I have. I stayed there one summer, and then my husband and I also took a trip there this past summer.
What was your favorite monument?
My favorite monument is probably l'Arc de Triomphe because it's got an interesting history and you also get an amazing view from the top of it.
What was your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant is probably in my host family's city. It has the best desserts, which is what I'm all about, so that was my favorite.
Why did you want to go to France rather than other places?
I like to travel in general, but I love going to France because of the language, I love the culture, I love the food, and there are a lot of places in France that I still want to visit.
How long were you there?
The first time around I was there for a summer. Second time around I was there for 10 days.
When did you go there?
The summer before my senior year of college and this past summer.
How long have you been teaching French?
This is my 3rd year teaching French.
Do you know any other languages rather than French and English?
I don't, but I would like to learn a 3rd. I just haven't made my decision as to what that will be yet.
Okay, thank you.
This is Hannah and Morgan reporting to you from Discovery Middle School.
Now let's look forward to next week at DMS to see what is going on. Next week, on Monday and Tuesday, there will be parent-teacher conferences going on after school from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So make sure to let your parents know. Then on Thursday, we will be having a half-day schedule due to all the parent-teacher conferences going on in the district. The next day, on Friday, there will be no school. Yippee! Thanks for watching the update, and hopefully you have a great day, DMS.
Peyton, guess what?
What?
It's the end of the broadcast.
Oh, it's okay, Olivia. We'll be back next week.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Don't forget about parent-teacher conferences next week on Monday and Tuesday from 3 to 7.
Have a good week, Discovery.